It's safe to assume that the vast majority of guys you meet will be completely harmless. And here we have the truth. Every man should make it his goal to be viewed as the most dangerous man in any given situation. To be dangerous is to be a man, and while society would tell you otherwise, every guy knows deep down that he would rather be dangerous than harmless. You can tell when another man has it by the way he carries himself. You may stop denying it now. Having true peace requires that you do this. Many men will tell you they are peaceful, but they are not being truthful. Because they are completely harmless worms, they have no choice but to live in peace with one another. Only a truly dangerous person who chooses peace can be considered gentle. Don't get the wrong idea. Although physical strength is an important factor in modern society, it is by no means the only factor that determines a person's harmful potential. We'll be discussing the 4 main factors that can turn any man into a threat in this video. Make sure you can express yourself clearly. Men who are dangerous have the ability to express themselves clearly. Men who can express themselves clearly strike fear into the hearts of would-be wrongdoers. God, Andrew Tate cancelled a lot of things, but this is one of the most important ones. Neither his kickboxing prowess nor his wealth were the source of concern to the higher-ups. It's because he's a brilliant speaker whose ideas go counter to the current political agenda. That you approve or disapprove of Andrew Tate is irrelevant. In truth, he has a brilliant way with words and can express himself well. Similarly, this also applies to someone like Jordan Peterson. Many times we have witnessed him successfully fending off attempts to put words in his mouth. Most men don't realize how dangerous it is to have this ability. Many modern beta guys have learned this ability and are now more dangerous than alpha males in this area. Consider the implications of this. It's no secret that YouTube is rife with popular channels where dudes argue over everything and everything. Their entire premise is predicated on making the other man look like an idiot while discussing an issue in depth. It used to be that if one man wanted to make another man look like a fool, he had to be physically stronger than him. This is still true in the real world, but not online or in the workplace. The most adaptable members of a species tend to thrive in the long run. The digital age is a moment of rapid change. 2. The ability to sway others. Having influence allows you to acquire what you want out of life. Simply put, influence is all about influencing people to do what you want them to do. The media and government both have significant sway. They have the power to coerce the vast majority of people into doing as they choose. Stop for a second and think about how much influence they have. If they paint a false unfavorable picture of you, average people may start to dislike you or even go after you without giving the story any thought. Being able to rally support from others is akin to mustering an army. The ability to explain one's thoughts clearly and persuasively aids in influencing others and winning them over, making even the most dangerous man among us more dangerous with their support. There were many additional methods of persuasion, but that will have to wait for another video. It is planned to create other videos along these lines. Thirdly, the ability to disappear. Unless you have a private account with only your family and loved ones or are earning money with it, there is not much benefit to revealing what you are doing or what is happening with you on social media, despite the fact that many people like doing so. People can manipulate you more easily if they know everything there is to know about you. You give Google, Twitter, and Facebook permission to utilize all they know about you to serve you interest-targeted advertisements. As a person who is still relatively unknown, you have the freedom to operate in anonymity. With this strategy, you can compete with someone who is completely unaware of your existence, thereby catching them off guard. If you suddenly become extremely successful and well-known, your enemies will be caught off guard and unable to do anything to stop you until it is too late. The thought of a UFC champion immediately comes to mind. He's at the top of the hill, yet his rivals are always studying him. Their entire lives revolve around the idea of punishing him. Since they are gearing up to eliminate the champion in particular, he has little time to get ready for them. To be able to plan and get things done without anyone noticing is a very dangerous skill. An effective use of the element of surprise can have dramatic effects. Put it to good use. Fourthly, make yourself seem weak while you're actually powerful and capable. You can trick your opponent into making mistakes by making them believe you are stronger than you actually are while you are weak. Showing signs of weakness can lead others to underestimate you, which can provide you an advantage. If you're facing possible jail time in court, it's probably not a good idea to project an air of superiority. Even if you are innocent, it is not a good idea to put on an air of superiority. The guy of strength here must be adept at playing the part of the vulnerable victim. To affect how other people view you, use appropriate body language. However, if you need a deal badly in a business negotiation, you should still act more confident than you really are. Play it off as though you have a plethora of other business opportunities just waiting for you. People will start to wonder what you have planned because of this. The way you carry yourself non-verbally has a significant impact on how others see you. Any man who masters this skill and learns how to use it for himself is a dangerous man. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you want to progress in life. Hold tight and